Now, in this, as we say, final Mass of the Easter season, we have two interesting readings this morning. The reading from the Gospel of John and also from the Acts of the Apostles. And just to tell you a little bit about Paul eventually went back to Rome, or back to Jerusalem, I meant to say, and there he was again rejected by the Jews. And they, even though they found nothing against him, they sent him off to Caesar in Rome. And interesting, when Jesus said to the apostles, "Go and spread the good news to the ends of the earth," Rome in those days, because of its distance from Jerusalem, was referred to as the ends of the earth. And so Paul ends up in Rome. Now, he lived in his own little house or accommodation, and there were at that time in Rome, interesting, about 70,000 Jews in Rome. So, and among them also there was a number of Christians in Rome who met in one another's houses. And another interesting fact is that among one of those Christians in whose house they met was a man with a very convoluted name, a man called Aristobulus. Now, why do I mention his name, Aristobulus? Because Aristobulus was a grandson of King Herod. Interesting. And now a grandson of King Herod was a Christian in Rome, in whose house small groups of Christians did meet. Interesting. And we're told that Paul was fairly free. He couldn't leave the house where he was, so he was under what we call modern-day house arrest. But people came to visit him and talk to him, and he had a great influence on people in Rome. And then, just briefly to finish off on the gospel this morning, the beloved disciple, mentioned 4 times, but he's not given a name. And why? Have you ever asked yourself why he remains nameless? Because you and I are the beloved disciple. And that's why he's given a name, not given a name. We presumed, rightly or wrongly, that it was John, but that's only a presumption. The beloved disciple are you and I. Yep. And so it's up to us now to carry on where Jesus left off. And I often think, as hopefully you may have thought, there's so many other wonderful things that Jesus did, so many other wonderful things that he said, and we haven't got an account of them, because in the Gospels we've only got a brief synopsis. So we'll find out all that later, when that time comes. And that's something to look forward to. You can ask Jesus then, "Lord, tell us about all the other things you did." And that's something to look forward to. So now let's